if he's upset with me over me being good to him, over me helping him, he can be upset. I'm not mad at him though.
Right.
He's entitled to be upset.
The boxing community was rocked by a distressing video featuring Tank Davis, the reigning lightweight champion, and his daughter, which surfaced online. Originally meant as a private joke, the leaked footage depicted Davis in a playful moment with his young daughter, but it took a troubling turn. Swift and fierce outrage followed, with fans and pundits alike condemning Davis's actions. Floyd Mayweather, the undefeated boxing legend and Davis's former mentor, remained unusually silent for a day. However, when he finally spoke, his words reverberated throughout the sport. In a fiery interview, Mayweather's voice tinged with disappointment and anger as he called out Gervonta. "I've been quiet for a while," Weather began, his gaze fixed firmly on the camera. "But I can't stay silent on this one, Gervonta. What you did, man, that was just plain wrong. Deeply disappointed as a father, as a coach, as a man. This is unacceptable behavior." Mayweather then dropped a bombshell. "I want Gervonta in the ring, not for a title, not for money. This is about straightening him out. If he won't face his responsibilities as a man, I will make him face me."
Anything on you?
I'm at my house.
Okay, I don't know. I'm asking you. What's your name?
Gervonta.
Gervonta. What?
Gervonta.
Gervonta is your first name?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your last name?
The Broward County Sheriff received a frantic 911 call from a woman expressing fear for her life. Footage shows him being questioned. Mayweather, retired for nearly 5 years, was challenging the current champion, his former protege. The internet erupted in speculation. Was this Mayweather's genuine effort to guide Davis back on track, or a calculated move to entice fans for one last bout? Cornered by mounting criticism and potential legal consequences, Gervonta finally issued a statement, admitting his mistake, his voice strained. "There's no excuse for my actions. I apologize to my daughter, my family, and the fans. I am seeking professional help to ensure this never happens again." Mayweather's call for a fight didn't sit well with Davis's camp. His trainer, a gruff veteran named Dale, dismissed the idea, stating in a radio interview, "Floyd's getting old. He just wants a payday. This ain't about teaching anybody a lesson." Davis, he insisted, was focused on personal growth, which wouldn't happen in the ring with a washed-up legend. The boxing community split in its reaction. Some lauded Mayweather for standing against irresponsible behavior, while others questioned his motives. Renowned boxing analyst Sarah Jones remarked, "This is about more than boxing now. Floyd's using his platform to hold Gervonta accountable, and that's a good thing." Yet, debates ensued. Would a fight truly solve anything? Could Mayweather, at 47, still compete with a young champion like Davis? More importantly, would a fight serve as a lesson or merely a celebrity grudge match? One thing remained clear: the boxing world had never encountered such drama. A champion in disgrace, a mentor turned adversary, and the legacy of a legend all hung in the balance. If the fight materialized, it wouldn't just be a clash of titans. It would symbolize a battle for redemption, responsibility, and the very essence of boxing itself. News emerged of Floyd Mayweather's legal maneuver against his former protege, Gervonta "Tank" Davis, closely following the leaked video scandal implicating Davis and his daughter. Mayweather, renowned for his astute business acumen, filed a lawsuit seeking an eye-watering $300 million from Davis. Alongside this hefty demand came an unconventional request: an immediate bout in the boxing ring. "This isn't just about money," declared Mayweather in a press conference, his voice resolute. "This is about taking responsibility for your actions." Gervonta tarnished his reputation, cast a shadow on boxing, and most importantly, hurt his own child. He needs to be held accountable. The $300 million figure raised eyebrows. Some deemed it an inflated sum, a means for Mayweather to financially underscore Davis while conveying a message. Others interpreted it as a strategic maneuver, ensuring a substantial payday for the desired fight. "Let's be clear," Mayweather continued, his gaze sharp. This fight isn't about a title, nor is it about proving who's the better fighter. It's about setting an example. If Gervonta wants to evade facing consequences in court, he can step into the ring and face me like a man.
$4 million for saying your name. He said my name when he didn't supposed to. Remember I said it's a time and a place for any and everything.
The boxing community was split. Many fans echoed Mayweather's sentiment. "Someone needs to knock some sense into Tank," said one commentator. "Maybe Floyd's the one to do it," others remained skeptical. "This whole lawsuit feels like a publicity stunt," another argued. "Floyd just wants to get back in the spotlight, even if it means exploiting this situation." Gervonta Davis, still reeling from the initial scandal, faced a double blow as his legal team scrambled to address the lawsuit while his reputation plummeted. Mayweather's proposed fight with the retired legend fueled speculation. Skepticism arose about Mayweather's ability to compete with a younger, powerful champion like Davis. While some dismissed it as a recipe for embarrassment, Mayweather's loyal fans insisted on his enduring prowess. The media frenzy surrounding the lawsuit and proposed fight overshadowed boxing. Questions lingered. Would the courts permit such a fight as part of a legal settlement? Could Mayweather withstand a younger, more aggressive fighter? Would the fight serve justice or merely tarnish the sport further? The Mayweather-Davis saga stood at a historic crossroads, a tale of legacy, consequence, and the cost of fame. In a video shared on social media, Gervonta Davis seemed to make fun of Mayweather by calling him out. The video got a lot of attention and surprised many. Davis appeared defiant, laughing with his friends while Mayweather talked about a possible fight. Davis joked that Mayweather was only winning fights against his receding hairline. The video became popular online, showing a different side of Davis, who seemed unapologetic. But there was more to it. In another post, Davis explained why he left Mayweather Promotions. He said Mayweather controlled him too much and didn't pay him enough. Davis felt like Mayweather treated him as a money-making tool instead of a real fighter. He also said Mayweather forced him to train a certain way, not letting him develop his own style. Davis wanted to fight his own way, but Mayweather didn't allow it. Some boxing fans found the allegations believable. Stories of Mayweather's controlling management style weren't new. "Floyd's a great fighter," one fan commented online, "but a terrible promoter. He exploits his fighters' talent." However, others remain doubtful. "Gervonta is just trying to shift focus from his own problems," one skeptic argued. "He's throwing shade at Floyd to avoid taking responsibility." The boxing community grappled with Davis's claims. Was this a sincere attempt to explain his actions or a calculated move to shift blame? One thing was evident: Mayweather and Davis's relationship had irreparably soared. Their once promising mentorship had transformed into a bitter public feud. Meanwhile, the proposed fight continued to stir discussions. Mayweather, always the showman, fueled anticipation with his own social media posts, sharing photos from his training camp. "Tank thinks he can run and hide," Mayweather wrote, "but there's nowhere to run in the ring. Let's get it on." The lingering question loomed: would the anticipated showdown materialize? Legally, the situation was murky. Would Gervonta agree to a fight as part of the settlement, or would he risk it all in court? More importantly, would fans be willing to pay for a spectacle driven more by animosity than athletic prowess? The boxing world held its breath, pondering if this saga would climax in a historic clash between a legend and his fallen prodigy, or fade away, tarnishing both their legacies. Only time held the answers. Gervonta "Tank" Davis pulled no punches. Still reeling from a leaked video scandal, he launched a verbal assault on his former mentor, Floyd Mayweather, in a scathing interview, painting Mayweather as manipulative and greedy. Gervonta didn't mince words. Floyd's a snake, he spat, his voice dripping with anger. He acts like he cares about fighters, but all he sees is dollar signs. He milked me for everything I was worth while I was at Mayweather Promotions. Gervonta proceeded to depict a suffocating atmosphere wherein Mayweather held sway over every facet of his training and career. He wouldn't let me cultivate my own style, Gervonta lamented. He merely sought a mirror image of himself. There was no space for me to evolve as a fighter.
Well, we on live. Put the boxing on live. Yeah.
These accusations weren't new. Rumors of Mayweather's controlling management style had long circulated. But from his former protege, they carried weight. Was this just a young fighter venting or a genuine expose of a boxing legend's dark side? Only time would reveal the truth. One thing was clear. The gloves were off between Gervonta Davis and Floyd Mayweather. The boxing world buzzed with trash talk as Davis, still embroiled in controversy, targeted his former mentor. Ignoring the $300 million lawsuit and proposed fight, Davis launched a verbal assault, depicting Mayweather as a faded legend ripe for defeat. Floyd's old news, Davis declared in a video, smirking as he flexed his muscles. "This ain't the Floyd who used to dance around the ring. He's slow, he's predictable, and let's be honest, he's scared to get hit." Gervonta, feeling confident in his youth and strength, kept talking. "They call him Money Mayweather because he only fights for big money, not for the challenge," he said, laughing. "He wouldn't fight me for anything less than a lot of money." These words surprised the boxing world. Some people didn't believe Gervonta. They thought he was disrespecting a legend. One boxing expert said Floyd might be old, but he's still very smart in the ring. Gervonta shouldn't underestimate him.
And he owe people in Saudi Arabia money too. Broke ass nigga. Out here scamming people.
Floyd Mayweather, typically composed, responded to Gervonta's jibes in a rare interview, mixing amusement with seriousness. Gervonta's talented, Floyd admitted, but talent without experience is like a fast car without a driver. He may have power, but I've got the strategy. Adopting a stern tone, Floyd challenged Gervonta to back up his words in the ring, urging him to accept the challenge despite looming legal issues. The boxing world awaited eagerly, pondering whether Gervonta's raw talent could overthrow Mayweather's seasoned expertise. This clash symbolized more than just boxing. It represented a clash of generations, a narrative of redemption, and the trials of fame.